Hello students. So today we are going to start a new chapter. This is very interesting and very useful in your daily lives as well as in your statistical data analysis. And also those of you will study further in artificial intelligence. There are also data distribution. For that particular purpose, these are the very important terms: mean, median, mode and quartiles. So in today's class, I am going to give you the high level concept, the conceptual idea about mean, median and mode. Mean is also called arithmetic mean, that is also called average. In your daily lives, you use this term very frequently. What is the average monthly income? What is the average height? What is the average age of this population, right? And then median and mode, right? So, and also in the subsequent video, I will cover up why these four terms are called measures of central tendency. There is a skewness of data, normal distribution, all these things I am going to cover in a separate class, which is very interesting also, right? So let's start our first class on mean, median, mode and quartiles, that is central measures of central tendency. Okay. Now let's say there are few numbers. These are the numbers 2, 5, 4, 3, 5, 3. These are the numbers. With respect to statistical terms, we say such numbers, those are called data points or observations. So any value that you are achieving from a test or what you are observing, that is called observation. So these numbers are the observations. Then it is frequency. Let's say these observations are marked as X. Then frequency. Each of the observation, how many times? What is the number of occurrence for each of the observation of the data points? That is called frequency. Let's say here you can see that you have 2. How many times? 2 is 1 time, right? So 2 you have 1 time. You can see here, so frequency of 2 is 1. How many times 3 is there? You can say here you have 3 and 3, 2. So 3, the frequency of 3 is 2. What is the frequency of 5? 4. What is the frequency of 4? The frequency of 4 is 1 because 4 is there for just for once. And how many times you have 5 in this data set? You have 5 twice. That means the frequency of 5 is 2. So for each of the observation, what is the frequency? What is the number of occurrences? That is called frequency. And then total number of observations. So how many data points we have mentioned here? So 2, 5, 4, 3, 5, 3. You can see easily it is 6 numbers. So if you denote data points or observations as X, frequency as F, and total number of observations means how many times the total numbers are there. That means the total number of observation means total number of frequency. You have 1, 2 once, 3 twice, 2 plus 1, 3, 4 once, 3 plus 1, 4, and 5 twice, 5 plus 4 plus 2, 6. So total number of observation, that is 6. This is actually nothing but summation of F. So total number of frequency is the total number of observation, right? Let's say there is a quiz competition. The total grade is 10. Out of 10, this is the obtained marks by the students, right? So how many students are there? So I would like to solve this problem in both the ways, either directly by looking into the problem or just how to depict into the tabular form. Let me depict in the tabular form first, right? Okay. So out of 10, the obtained marks are like this: 5, 8, 9, 6, 9, 8, 7, 8, 3. So for mean, what are the things you need to find out? You need to sum up all the items. And how you will sum up all the items? For each of the observation, here it is score. For each of the score, how many students have obtained those scores, that is the frequency, that we are going to write down here first. Okay, so score 5, xi1, xi is score, first column is score, x1 equals to 5. How many times 5 it is there? 5 I can say it is only once. That means if 1 equals to 1. How many times you have 8? Second number is 8. 8 you can see it is 1, 2, 3. So thrice you have 8. So observation 2, x2 8, that f2, that is thrice. Okay. Third one is 9. How many times you have 9? 9 we can see you have twice. Here it is 1, it is 2. So 9 you have twice. So third observation x3, that is equals to 9, and f3, that frequency for that observation, that is 2. What is the next observation? Next observation is, or the next score is 6. You can see very well, I am not writing it in sorted order or in ascending descending. The way the numbers are there, just I am writing down all the numbers, all the values. For mean, there is no necessity of writing out in a sorted order, which will be required for median, that I will show you. So x4, that is 6. 6, how many times you have? Only once. So f4 equals to 1. Right? Next number is 7, x5. You need to write down all the unique numbers here in the first column. The observations, all the unique observation, and then the number of the frequency for each of the observation. So x5 equals to 7. 7, how many times you have? Just once. So if 5 equals to 1. And then next observation, that is 3. 3, how many times you have? You have 3 just for 1. So x6, that is equals to 3, and f6 frequency is 1. Okay, so this is how your given data set depicted in tabular form. Now, xi fi means here it is x1, f1, how much it is? 5 into 1, 5. 5 into 1, that is equals to 5. x2, f2, x2, f2, that is equals to 8 into 3, 24. Similarly, I am not writing in a multiple format, you can understand. x3, f3, x3, f3, that is equals to 18. x4, f4, that is equals to 6. x5, f5, that is equals to 7. And x6, f6, that is equals to 3. So now, what you need to do? Mean equals to summation of xi fi, that is the summation of total numbers. Summation of xi fi and divided by summation of fi. So what is the summation of fi? This line, it is the total. Summation of fi, the total number of observations, 1 plus 3, 4, plus 2, 6, plus 7, 8, 9. And what is the total summation of xi into fi? Observation into their frequency. 5 plus 24, 29. 29 plus 18, that is 47. 47 plus 6, 53. 53 plus 7, 60. 60 plus 3, 63. So Total summation it is 63 and total number of observation it is 9. So the mean is 7. So what is the average marks obtained by each of the student? Average marks of the arithmetic mean. You can say it is arithmetic mean. You can say it is arithmetic mean or average number is 7. That is what mean. Very simple. And now without tabular form, you can also 5 into 1, you can say 5 into 1 plus 8 into 2 plus 9 into 2 plus 6 into 1 plus 7 into 1 plus 3 into 1. You will write down like this. Straight away you can write down like this. In the row format, without tabular form, if you want to write down, how you will write? 5 plus 8 into 2 plus 9 into 2, sorry, 8 into 3 plus 9 into 2 plus 6 into 1 plus 7 into 1 plus 3 into 1 divided by total number of total frequency. How many times it is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But for a huge number set, can you calculate like this or can you write down all the numbers multiple times? That is the utility of this tabular form of the frequency. Now before coming to median, I will quickly explain more because that is very simple, right? Let's say for this given set of numbers, right? Mode means, mode is actually what is the most frequent number, for which number the maximum occurrence is there, that value is the mode of that data set. So here you can see 5, the frequency you have 1, for 8 you have the frequency 3, for 9 you have the frequency 2, for 6 you have the frequency 1, for 7 also it is there only for ones, for 3 it is 1. So for each of the observation, you can see these are the frequencies. Which has the highest frequency? Highest frequency is 3. And for which observation or which value it is? For 8. That means for this number set, what is the mode? Mode is actually 8. Mode is equals to 8 because 8, this observation has the highest frequency or highest number of occurrences. So mode can be more than 1 or mode can be, there could be no mode also. What are the examples? Let's say here if you have 9 another times, let's say. So now you have 9 also for 3, 9 also you have 3 times, 9 you have 3 times. So here the maximum frequency is 3, right? And 3 it is there for observation 8 and frequency 3 it is there also for observation 9. In that case, the mode will be 8 and 9 both. So there could be more than one mode. This is the example. Now let's say there is a data set where there is no mode. That means all the numbers have equal frequency. That means there is no higher mode, higher frequency. That means there is no mode. Let's say 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. What is the mode? 2 you have ones, 3 ones, 5 ones, 7 ones, 9 ones. That means there is no mode. Let's say even all the numbers are twice. Then also all the numbers are have the occurrence of 2. That means the frequency is 2 for all the observation. There is also no mode. So median, for median what you need to do, for median actually you need to arrange all the numbers in sorted order. So it could be ascending, it could be descending. But for mean and mode, for mean, already you have seen, just all the observations I was writing in serially the way it was there, and then I was writing down the frequency. But for median, we need to sort all the observation either in descending mode or in ascending mode. and then you will find out the middle point. Median is nothing but the middle point. Let's say there are 3 observations, 2, 3, 5. What is the middle point? 3 it is middle point. But if you write down and let's say another observation, it is there 6. Then what is the middle point? Then since the number of terms, this is even number, that means there cannot be one middle term. In that case, there are 2 middle terms. So there are 2 middle terms. So median is actually positional. So median is positional. For even numbers, you will have 2 middle terms, and how you will find out the median? You need to take the average of these 2. So here you have 4 numbers, that is even number of observation. What is the median? Middle term is 3 and 5 both. So the median will be the average of these 2. That means 3 plus 5 by 2. That is 4. 4 will be the median. But if the number of observation, those are actually odd, that is odd number of observation, let's say 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. In that case, which is the middle one? Middle one is 5. How actually we can say? Let's say here you can straight away say there are 5 numbers, so 5 in between 5 is the number. But if there, let's say there are 99 numbers, there is 101 numbers, how will you do that? So the formula is the number of observation. If the number of observation will be n, total number of observation, and n is a odd number, in that case, which will be the middle term? Middle term will be, because you need to find out the position first, then the respective observation value will be able to find out, and that will be the median, right? So what is the position? If n is odd and n equals to, let's say 101, that means which one will be the middle term? That means n plus 1 by 2. That is the 56th term. 101 plus 1 by 2, that is equals to 102 by 2, sorry, 102 by 2, that is 51. 51st term. So this side 50, this side 50, middle point is 151. So here, how many times? It is total number of observation. We can say it is for this set of numbers. For this set of numbers, total number of observation, it is n equals to 5. So what is the position of the middle term? Which term will be the middle one? N plus 1 by 2. That means 5 plus 1 by 2. That is equals to 6 by 3. Third term. Now what is the third term? Third term, it is 5. So if you don't arrange the numbers either in ascending or descending order to find out median, third you can find out. This is the third number. But the number, if you don't organize like this, let's say the number is given like this: 6, 5, 2, 3, 2, 6, 5, 3, 2, 7. In that case, the third term will be 3. But 3 is not the right answer. The right answer will be 5. But if you don't arrange, then the answer could be anything beyond 5 also. So always arrange the observations in ascending or descending order. Then for odd number of terms, what will be the middle term? N plus 1 by 2. N is the number of observation. You add 1 to that and then divide by
1 by 2. Now, right? If n is even, in that case, what you will do? So, if n is even, in that case, what are the middle points? As I said, for even number of observations, you will have 2 middle numbers. If n is even, let's say for this particular case, you have 4 observations, right? That means n equals to 4. Now, if you need to find out the median, you need to find out the position of the middle numbers. So that means one will be n by 2, that is equals to 4 by 2, that is equals to second term. Another will be n by 2 plus 1, that is equals to 4 by 2 plus 1, that means third term. So that means second and third term will be the median. Not position of the median, not median. Second and third term will be the position of the median. So this is the second term, this is the third term. Then you need to take the average of these two. That means 3 plus 5 by 2, as I said, 4. Right.